Hi everyone, welcome back to Jessie on the Go. We are on the go today. We are having a little weekend trip to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia, and we are doing the Howl-O stuff, the spooky stuff. Well, that's not true. Malcolm and I and my husband are doing the not so scary stuff during the day with Malcolm, and then Madeline is meeting up with all of her friends. We had a car full. We ended up taking one of her friends down so he could meet his girlfriend and their other friends as well. So they're going to meet up with them in a little while. We wanted to get there as soon as the gates open so we could get plenty of daytime fun for Malcolm. But it was such a easy ride. I loved all of the spooky decorations that Malcolm just thought was so cool. He loves all kinds of scary stuff. And he got to ride all kinds of rides. He's so tall now that he could ride any of the little roller coasters or like rides in the Sesame Street area. And he just loved this play set. We were very chill. We didn't like have an itinerary. We were just going to walk around the Sesame Place area, walk around some of the games areas, and just let him do whatever he wanted to do. This is such a nice, friendly kid, like smaller young kid area. They also had a little show that came out. He got to see Elmo and Cookie Monster and the Count. You know, Malcolm, he loves counting. And he just had a really, really good time. Malcolm was obsessed with this little roller coaster. I think he ended up riding it about 8 times or so. He was such a big boy. He loved it so much. He is definitely my little adrenaline junkie. And because like there wasn't many people waiting in line, he got to basically get off, run around, go through the line again, and do the rides over and over again. It was really, really nice. Like I'm at the age where I don't really want to go during the summer because it's just so incredibly busy. This was the perfect time. It was still warm out. You could wear like a light sweatshirt if you wanted to, but we honestly could have gotten away with maybe shorts even. It wasn't that chilly. It was like the perfect day. We ate at the little cafeteria in the Italian area, I think. Of course, Malcolm got french fries and chicken nuggets. I ended up with pizza. We split a pizza and we got like a caprese salad and some pudding. And then after that, we went and got some Rita's custard as a treat. It was so good. And of course, we had to go back to the little roller coaster so Malcolm could ride again. We met Rosita as well. He was so shocked. He was so excited. Oh my goodness, we had such a fun day. Maddie and her friends planned this trip for them, and we were like, hey, we're gonna tag along. So Maddie's staying for all the scary stuff. Me, my husband, and Malcolm are back in the hotel room, and Jay will go out and get Madeline at 11 when the park closes, but she's staying with all her friends and her friend's family at the park. And we had he's having so much fun. We had a lot of fun, and he rode that roller coaster like 8 times, don't you think? It was crazy. He loved it so much. He had so much fun. He had a couple meltdowns. He got hangry a little bit, but once he got some food in his belly and we went back to the playground area, he had just a blast. This was kind of a little test to see how much he could handle of new adventures in one day, because he's really into his routines and everything. But we're back at the hotel. We might order in some food, just because I think Malcolm has like met his quota of being out for the day, and we're all tired. But yeah, I figured I would take you along with me today as we checked out Busch Gardens in October. It was good. It was a good time. A lot better than coming in August when it's like super humid. In the end, we ended up deciding to go out for food, and we were originally going to go to Carrabba's, but then we saw this little Mexican place, so we detoured and ended up here. And I'm so glad, because the food was delicious, the service was really good. It ended up being like a nice quiet meal to begin with, but then obviously it was a weekend night. It started picking up really fast towards the end of our meal, so we ended up packing everything up and going, but the food was so good. My local Mexican place usually does like a 1 or 2 enchilada meal, and here they gave you 3, which was way too much food for me. My husband loved his carne asada as well, but this was so good. I had to pack it up and bring it back with me because my tummy was so full off of all of the chips and dips. And got a shout out to Holiday Inn Express. They had an indoor pool, so Malcolm could get some of that energy out and practice his swimming skills. Malcolm and Mommy are gonna sleep in the bed together for a little while until he goes to sleep. Dada has to go and get Madeline, pick her up from her friends at 11 o'clock. So he's having a little cheese doodle snack, and we're gonna try and get him to sleep. It's 9:30 right now. Watching some Incredibles on the TV and trying to get him to go to sleep. He normally sleeps in his room alone from 7 to 7:30 with a sound machine, and he like puts himself right to bed and goes to sleep on his own. And it's now 2 hours past his bedtime, and he is ready to partay. Aren't you? You're ready to party. So we'll see how this goes. Here is the beautiful sun over the water on our way back home the next morning. Malcolm did great. He ended up falling asleep not too long after that, and we just had a wonderful weekend.